Hello, family. Let's go into the goodbye room. Where's the light at? Oh my god. Okay, it's dark. Okay, wait. Oh, not the light. Look what's left. I'm gonna start over here. Oh, that thing stuck me in the butt. Oh my god. Okay, here's my doors that I gotta put up in the the office or whatever. Those are the rails from the bed that Red took, and the risers that I be using to make beds reach to the sky. So I still have this mosaic picture here. Getting rid of the jewelry cabinet situation. Getting rid of that thing too. It was nice. It served its purpose. Still have this greenery, florals. All of those. The big orchids. Those two tables, another orchids, the forever flowers, still nightstands. I've lowered the headboard, so I took the bottom off. And now it's just, this is the regular height. If it was, see how much of a difference this is now? That I took that extra 3 feet off. So this is the regular size headboard. It's for sale as well. Another nightstand. The shelves from my office are there. Then those jars. I don't know if I'm going to keep those or sell them or not. But if they sell, no problem, fine, whatever. That little table. If this doesn't go, this whole little setup doesn't go, I'll probably keep it and put it on the patio. But if it goes, it goes. And I'm totally cool with that. And then some other little trinkety stuff. And then, of course, the TV. I'm going to give the TV to my mom because I won't even have anywhere to put it. But everybody has come and picked up all their items. The rug is also going. So once I can kind of get everything off of it, it too will be going as well. And this is it. This is the room. I have my move-in date. I have my schedule. Pick up, move from here with Don. Okay, I have the scheduled move for him, and just like last time, I got the move-in date, but he wasn't available to move me that day, so I'll be moving. What, 3 days after? Let me see, 24. No, yeah, 3 days. It'll be 3 days after the move-in date, so that'll give me time to decide. If or not, and this is what was on the bottom of the bed, you guys. This right here is what I had used to raise that bed up to the height that it was these 2 studs right here, these 2 studs, and then the 4 here that made a triangle. I mean, a triangle. Do you know your damn shape, Sharon? Are you 5? Okay, perfect rectangle that added to the bottom of the bed. Okay, there you go. Then, of course, everything else that I have out, I'm planning on taking, this, that will probably go for sure. I don't even know why it's still in here. But anyway, the shoe closet, honey, I come on here and can't never talk. What is my problem? Does it be tiredness? I haven't had anything to drink. I mean, I'm chilled out because I've had a great weekend, but the shoe storage thing, Sharon, that's coming. And then, of course, everything else will fit. Okay. This was for sale. Of course, you guys know. That was on there. And I think no one wants to pay the price for it. I think that's what it is. And I ain't lowering the price on this. The price is set. So, if it does not sell, I'm definitely going to... take it with me and just put it like I have that one. But then that would also mean I'm going to go ahead and take a picture of this one too and put it on the site just in case. So if one or the other sells, I'm good either way. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to pay the price that I got that listed for it, and I'm not changing the price. I'll just take it with me. But this one, on the other hand, which I love, and I put so much work into it by changing the things gold or whatever, it's cool or whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and take a picture of it and list it on there and see if anybody buys this one, because it will be much, much cheaper than that one over there. I'll let this one go for much cheaper, even though I hate that I can't take that one. Yeah. Anywho, everything else is pretty much, you know, what it is. The same. Everything in the kitchen, the same. Everything. Bar cart, stuff like that. The stuff that I still do have on the wall, yes, it's going with me. I am unsure about these two mirrors, though, because I don't know yet. Once I get over there, I held on to these because I kind of have an idea for them. Oh, my God, my battery's about to die. I kind of have an idea for those, so I kept them. These I'm still unsure about because I don't know. The laundry room is pretty much, you know, back to its normal self. I'm showing y'all stuff in the freaking dark. Just, you know, normal laundry stuff, you know. And those Rovo back people, girls. And then, of course, every single thing in my room will go. Everything will go. Office stuff, except for this. This is for sale, too. I think I listed it on the couch. I'm going to relist it, too. I'm going to relist this and that other thing in there. And then everything else will go. And then I'm going to peel that down. Or whatever, and I won't have that much to pack. I say that, but I really won't. I mean, I really won't have that much to pack. Y'all, let me grab my charger because you guys are about to be cut the whole heck off. Well, actually, I can talk to you in here, I guess. I can talk to you in here. If it charges. Are you charging? Or what you doing? Let me put you on the stand here and turn you around. Okay, it's a lot going on in production as always. As always, you guys. Oh my God. Okay. Okay, I think that is. I really feel like the lighting sucks this way, but I'm sorry if it does. Excuse me, I'm sorry if it does, and I don't know if cutting that one on will make a difference. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Cheers. I hope you guys are having a great day, an amazing day. I hope you had a great weekend. I hope you are, as always, in a great place, space in your life, or working towards it. Either way, doesn't matter. I just wish the best for you. Okay? Bottom line. Again, thank everyone that has been shopping at the store and keeping me so busy. I love it. I love now for the first time since getting off the truck, right? I am learning time management and order process again. I haven't done that since 2018. Now I'm back learning how to prioritize, just the whole bit. Like, I just really feel like, you know, my own business is now, like, it's my job, but it's also not a job. And it's so super fulfilling that it's just, thank y'all for keeping me busy. Let me just say that. Let's see what else I have to tell you guys. So yesterday, I know you guys watched the video of me and Bay. His name is actually Ron. Normally I always give people nicknames, and I never tell y'all people real names. And a lot of that's because people will start digging and just getting into people's personal life for like what? Like, is your life that boring that you have to surf out other people's personal information? Like, come on, people, stop it. Anyway, his name is Ron, okay? But I call him Bay. Don't we all call our boos Bay? Or do people still say boo? I guess everybody have a nickname for that one. That's Bay, okay? And so I hung out. We spent the whole weekend together. Kind of off and on a little bit, but mostly on. He had stuff to do. He has a whole house. Like, this man's house, okay? Here I am in my little penthouse, you know what I'm saying? Living my best life. Okay, it is what it is. And I'm about to downsize to a smaller penthouse but I'm still going to be living my best life. But this man lives in a whole 3,500 square foot house. And he has asked me, which is why you guys saw us buying a flower pot yesterday. That was for his real fiddly fig tree. He ain't faking it like me. He got real plants that he talked to and water and blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? So that big planter was for him. I just happened to pick it out because he has asked me to decorate his entire house. With the I have free range to give all my own personal input in his house, with the exception of one room, and that is the theater room. The theater room is the theater room. It needs absolutely nothing, but I did convince him to get a popcorn machine and a little candy case. Okay? If you're going to do a theater room, you got to do it all the way up. The theater room doesn't need anything done to it because it is a theater room. And when I tell you you're at the movies, he even have the chairs, okay, that take part in certain movies so that you really can feel like you're in that movie. Like, it's amazing. So he admits that, his style is not quite where he wanted to be. And when he came in here, he was like, this is what I see for my house. Like, your vision is what I see. Okay? Not too masculine, but very sexy is how he described it. It's very sexy and grown up, And so he's partitioned me. Is that partitioned? I'm not even going to say higher because he bae. You know what I'm saying? And anyway. So I'm going to be doing the whole house. I already know what color I wanted to paint the entire house. He's going to have to hire someone, though, to paint his house because his vaulted ceilings are like Denise Cooper's. Like, them suckers is up there. You need you can't even go up there on a ladder. You need a scaffold. You need one of those to get up there and paint, okay? So that's not a job we're taking on. So he's going to actually contract someone out to do the painting, but I get to pick the paint. I'm trying my best to convince him to redo. He has real hardwood floors, okay? And I don't like them, okay? I don't like the color. I don't like that orange color of floors or cabinets. I don't like it. I hate it. Okay? I just hate it. And I'm trying to convince him to cover them up, But he said it's up for debate. Like, he said, I'll just about say yeah to you about anything. But so we're kind of going back and forth about the floor. Anyway, I'm glad you guys enjoyed that video. I know you guys were looking forward to actually seeing him physically, right? I did it on purpose. It's all part of the marketing, YouTube, put you on edge, keep you coming back, teasing. It's all of that is a part of this YouTube life, okay? Because y'all know I never had a problem with tossing somebody up on the channel, okay? Let's just be real. So you guys will definitely meet him in person, eventually. When I say in person, I mean like on here, in person. You'll meet him on the channel at some point when I'm ready. So anyway, what else do I have to tell you guys? So let me taste this because this is a new wine for me. This is Pinot Grigio, but it's a different brand. They all kind of taste the same. This one does have more of a, hold up. This one has more of a woodsy note to it. Yeah, it has a little bit of a woodsy note. So it's probably been in the barrel for quite some time. And it's got a little bit of that barrel flavor to it, which is good though. I like it. It's good. And I typically am not. I used to be only a white wine drinker, but here lately I've been kind of mixing it up. The reds is what I drink when I really am trying to be grown. I drink the reds. The whites, you know, they just keep you socially talking to you like I am right now. Anywho, so again, thank you guys. I've read a lot of you guys' comments. I haven't responded to any of them yet on the video from yesterday, of course, with Bay. Again, you'll probably be seeing him as in him in other videos to come or whatever. Until you guys actually meet him in person. And I told you ladies, I said, you'll know when you know, okay? You'll know when you know, right? I do want to say this because I did read one comment that said, Sharon, why don't you give us tips on dating? Because y'all know I thought I was a professional dater at one time. And I did share some dating stories with you guys, but a lot never even made it to camera. Okay. But I will say, and I'm probably redundant because I think I said this either on Red's channel or maybe I said it on this channel. I don't know. But I needed that dating variety that I done. I needed that. I needed to see from the age range up, the different types, the different personalities, the different ways of different men. I needed to see all of that because, again, I was the one that was in really long-term relationships, like back-to-back relationships with little to no breaks in between him to the next guy, right? In my younger years as I, grew up or whatever. And so dating and having fun and hanging out and dealing with multiple men, it was fun and it was enlightening and it gave me a new perspective and outlook on all the different men that are out there. Now, of course, as you know, Dimples probably was the one that made the most cut out of all the dating, and he was the youngest. I mean, of course, we're not going to discount Shine. Shine, Dimples were the two main people that you guys, we're not counting Jason either because, I wasn't trying to holler at Jason, but on a dating level situation, right? Or should I say kick it level, right? You met, you got to meet those two. And those two probably, the reason they made it to the channel was because they were up there in my interests, right? But clearly, being that I'm not with either one of them, they just weren't the ones. While I had a good time with both of them and the energy exchange was great, they just wasn't what was supposed to be my life partner. Let me say that. I will say this, though. And I'm going to say this very proudly. Okay. Ron, listen to me carefully. Ron is going to be the last male name as it relates to me dating anyone here on this channel. Unless, look, there's always an unless for whatever reason life happens and down the road we don't work out and I end up back in the dating world, because I never thought I'd be in the dating world anyway. I thought I was going to be, a wife. Well, I was a 2-time wife. It just wasn't, so as it stands right now, he will be the only person that I'm focusing on. There won't be any other male entertaining going on. And it has been established on both ends. There's no extracurricular activities happening on either end for us. So it's headed down that road of, let's see about this. We're discovering, okay? That's where we are with it. And I think it's a beautiful thing. I do get giddy. I am kind of like a schoolgirl all over again. He even admits as a grown man that he is the same way. He actually, before I started filming, he actually called me. He's on his way out to eat with his two sons. And I said, hello. And he said, what have you done to me? Like, what have you done to me? I said, like, what do you mean? He said, Sharon, do you got a voodoo doll or something in there? Like, I haven't felt this way in years. And he said, and when people that have been knowing you for a while on the outside looking in notice something different about you without you even saying anything, he said to him that's something big because, he's a very laid back kind of a casual type of guy, but he does know how to have fun. Definitely knows how to have fun and wants to be equally as adventurous and learn new things as I do. You understand what I'm saying? I will tell you this about Ron, and I think that's probably one of the biggest attractions that I have to him is I've always liked or been attracted to. Well, I'm attracted to different men, but the main thing that me and two of my girlfriends, both agree that these for some reason are the types of men that it just does it for us. A man that comes from the streets, and when I say the streets, I'm talking the dude from the heart of the hood, semi-gangster, if you will, keeping it real, dope boy, right? Maybe or maybe not went to prison. I don't know. But now he's in corporate America. And he still has that suppressed thug life in him that he will emerge if he need to, like I do Shar, okay? But for the most end, it's corporate. And when I'm done with work, I'm fully me. There is something about a man that comes from those two worlds and make them work successfully is the absolute biggest, most attractive, most turn on for me. And it's a to each his own, okay? It's a to each his own type of deal. When they can convert like that, okay? And he does so well for himself. I love that. I love a confident man. I love an alpha male that is not an asshole alpha. Do you understand what I'm saying? A sensitive alpha male that can handle a woman in a gentle way without being disrespectful, degrading to her, but can still say, you know what, hey, hold on, baby, look, okay, check this out. It does it for me. That's what I need. Otherwise, I'll run over you. You know how many I've ran over? I can't even count. Okay? I need that. And I need a person that we balance each other out. I can't even tell you guys how many times Ron and I have finished each other's sentences. Or if he's at work and he shoots me a text and we text literally the same thing at the same time and it pops up on both our ends at the same time and we're both saying the same thing, it's like the weirdest thing. A person that thinks like me, it's very hard to find. It's hard to find a man that gets me and all the layers that come with Sharon, right? Because I'm different. I admit that I'm different. I do things different. I don't go with the grain. I go against the grain on a lot of stuff, right? And I educate myself on why I feel this way or why don't that make sense to me or why I don't, whatever. And he is the exact same way. The exact same way. Like, sometimes people say, sometimes Sharon or a person, I've even said it, if something seems too good to be true, it usually is, right? We hear that all the time, right? And the beautiful thing about us is that while I'm sharing all this with you, And it is an absolutely beautiful thing. And there's so many more pros. We're human beings and we all have cons and we all have things that we could work on. But the one thing that he and I agree on, as opposed to any other man in a real relationship that I've ever been with, not only is communication key, right? But and the balance. He agrees with me that if I'm weak in one area, but you're stronger, male or female, it doesn't take away from the man himself if she's stronger in that area. And it's okay for her to handle that area as opposed to me if I know I can't do it, and vice versa. Most men that are consider themselves to be so alpha and so, those type, is their way or no way. Right? It's nowhere there. It's their way or no way. Period. That's how they think. We think the exact same way. We think the exact same way. It is an absolutely beautiful thing. I can't. I've had fun, you guys. I could share so many stories that you guys haven't heard of. Some weird dating stories. Okay. I should write them down in like a journal and turn it into like a book. Like, I'm talking about, I can't even make this crap up with some of the men that I've met. And then to meet, and then of course too, I've met some really, really good men too. Good men, just wasn't the one for me. And I told you guys, you gonna know when you know when you know when you know. You just is. It ain't gonna be no question about it. You don't have to think about it. I wonder. No. He and I will. You can almost bet this glass of wine. Okay, you can bet this glass of wine if you drink wine, or a glass of water. Okay, I can't bet y'all no money because I'm trying to do too much. Okay, I'm gonna bet something that I have already. Glass of wine, glass of water. You can bet this. Listen to me in this. You come back to this video and you be like, she said it. I'm going to be his wife. I told you, God didn't put me on this earth for me to be single. He didn't put me on this earth to be somebody's long-term girlfriend. He didn't put me on this earth to be somebody's long-time kick it buddy. No. I'm full-on wife material that need a man that can handle Sharon's layers. Okay? He found me. And I told you guys, I said, I'm not looking for him. I'm never looking for the dude anymore. I said that. I looked for Monte. I found Monte. I chased Monte. Okay? There was another guy. I chased him. It didn't work out. Right? Dimples kind of chased me, and then I chased him back. So that don't really count. Shine chased me, blah, blah, blah. And the story goes on. The main thing is this. He found me. And he had a list. Okay? This man was on a mission. He said he was. To find that woman. And he's a very simple, laid-back kind of guy like me. As a woman. I checked off his list. I'm not bragging. I'm who I am. Who you see in front of you now is who I am with him. I checked off his list. He told me that the same thing. It's too good to be true. Right? Too good to be true. But he said he is a praying man. He's a man that prays. Right? And he was very specific in his prayer and what he wanted in a wife. He said, I'm looking for a girlfriend. I'm not looking to sleep with a bunch of women. Like, bro, I'm 46, about to be 47. I was like, I get it. He said, I'm looking for a woman I can lay down with every night and wake up to every morning. Period. And we can make life together as a couple. as happy as we possibly can, because life doesn't have to be simple. We make it complicated, right? We do. We just do. So that being said, that's a little introduction, a little brief over about Ron for you guys. And I will eventually allow you guys to meet him face to face. I like to build the element of surprise a little bit, just because I know, it's about numbers here. Let's just be real. It's about numbers here on this YouTube platform, right? And I've got stuff I got to do. So for those of y'all that have been complaining about, ooh, I want so many ads, or ooh, there's money. Okay, it's money. That's why. Yep, money. And anywho, so it's been a great week. And again, I want to just say thank y'all guys so much for the overwhelming amount of, I'm glad you're enjoying the new items that are in the store. I'm going to be putting even more new items in the store, and I'm going to do repeat items in the store. I've been keeping a list of the things that you guys really want, even down to that watch. The watch that I wore in the video, let me grab it really quick. I have male watches on there. So if you have a husband or a boyfriend, significant other, Father's Day is coming, or birthday, whatever, those ones that are on there are more for a man's wrist. And I'm almost 1000%, the links can be removed. So if you are a female that like a big face watch, you can have the links taken out to fit a smaller wrist, but they're really men's watches or whatever. I definitely, hopefully, they still have these in stock, because I told you guys I lost my favorite wooden watch in the entire world. I lost the watch, and I'm sick about it. But this is my new replacement right here. This watch is everything to me. I don't know if you can really get a good look at it. This part of it right here is like a silicone, kind of a rubber. And what I like about it is this is adjustable, so it could be male or female. I guess, if you're a man and you like a little bit of bling, it has a decent sized face. I'll show you compare it to my arm. It's a decent sized face on here. So, and then I just like I like the male female combination that it brings to me. I guess the diamondy look is more of the female-ish part. And then you have your little gold insets inside it's just everything to me. And it's heavy. It's heavy as hell. Really, like heavy. This watch has some weight on it. I'll be getting more of these. Hopefully they have them. I'll be getting more of these. And I will try and focus. I was really focusing on big face watches because I like a big face watch personally. And again, I said I can't shop the store for just me. So I'm also going to be checking to see if they have more of the feminine, smaller, feminine watches if you are a watch person. Then I'm going to tell you why the only reason I wear a watch. Because for years, I didn't even wear a watch. Didn't care about a watch. Couldn't get me to put a watch on. If I needed time, I put it on a cell phone. The only reason I wear watches, and I like watches that have gold in them, it sounds crazy, because I don't have my tattoo completed. This part is not completed yet, from my knuckles down to here. And that empty space is driving me insane. So I found a way to keep my eye from looking at the fact that my tattoo has not been completed. But I also need it to be gold because it looks good against the black. So that's why I have been wearing watches lately, because I don't like that empty space. Anywho, this will be back in the store because a lot of you guys email me a lot, and I appreciate that. Continue to do that, because that lets me know the items that actually become hot sellers. You actually almost drive that horse for me. So continue to do that when you see something. I didn't even really advertise this watch. I just had it on in the video, and a couple of you guys saw it and messaged me in the comments. Hey, the watch that you have on, is it in the store? It was in the store, but this was the only one. And so I took it out for myself. But I'm going to make sure, because anytime I get more than 5 of the same thing or inquiry, that means I need to get more. So I'll have these back in the store. I'm not sure if they came in other colors or not, but I just think black goes with everything. White goes with everything, but white probably will get dirty. I don't know. You probably could clean it though because it's that rubbery material. Anyway, long story short, I'm going to make sure I get these back in the store. Also, some more ladies' watches and all other kind of random stuff like I put in there this time. I tried to just kind of reach a variety of people and things. It is a boutique, so, you know, I wanted it to be very boutique-ish like. So, that being said, I think I pretty much covered. How long have I been talking, y'all? Okay, good time. I feel like I've covered everything, so hopefully the rest of that stuff will go ahead and sell and get it out of here. I'm happy to have a move date. I'm happy to have Dawn on deck, ready to go. I'm happy to get into my much smaller space. I'm so happy about that. I already know I'm not going to miss all this space. Like, I'm just not going to miss it. It's a lot. And it's a lot to clean, you know. It's a lot to clean. So anyway, we'll fix it up. I'll bring you along the process like I always do. And I guess because I do have a couple days, I probably will end up paying. I said I wouldn't. I said, man, heck with that. I ain't paying. But I always say wherever you live is home. And home needs to feel like home wherever you live, no matter what. And if I'm going to be there, the duration that it's going to take me to, first of all, buy my mobile vehicle and fix it up and all of that, it's going to take some time. Like, this is not an overnight process. It's going to take some time. So, for those of you that are eagerly waiting, like I am, to get into the van life, it's going to take a while to get that process how I want it. It's getting there quick because you guys are buying me out, but I don't want that to be the only focus. I don't want you to feel like, oh, I got to go buy Sharon out so she can help me get her van. No. It's just going to be a process because I told you I'm strategic with my money. It's just what it is, you know? And so it'll come. It's going to come. And just be patient with that. So I probably will end up painting there. I have to take my chandeliers back down here, put their lights back up, put their doors back up. And that's it, really. And then I paid them to repaint this back the color that it was. And a lot of times, I think the last time, because I used such a light color gray, when they primed it to paint it back the regular apartment color, they didn't even charge me. Because it wasn't dark enough for them to have to, I don't know. It's just whatever. But if they charge me, they charge me. If not, great. So actually, I probably need to go buy boxes tomorrow. I don't know. Look, I don't want to be here packed up, but I literally don't have time at all, and I don't want to wait to the last minute either. But I also don't want to be in here a few days looking like the empty house. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want to be. But I am so glad that I don't have as much to pack. Oh my God, y'all just don't understand like all that stuff. But I was tempted in I will get to actually I will get to feed that deep down inside still love to shop Sharon, but it just won't be for me though. It'll be for Bay and his domain. In Bay's mind though, I'm letting you run this house and fix it up how you want it because this is where you're going to end up living. Here's my wife. That's why he's letting me do what pretty much I want to do in that house, okay? Let's just be real. Anywho, hopefully you guys have a wonderful night, morning, evening, whenever you're watching this video. I am sleepy. I am about to take me a nice hot bath, as always. Finish this glass of wine. And I'm going to start watching a new series called, I wanted to share it with y'all because it's on Netflix and it's trending. I think there's only one season. I can't think of the name of it, but I'm going to try and start watching that tonight. the Etsy orders that have come through today, I have packed them up, and I always just keep checking, just to, just to make sure, so that by the end of the following day, I'll take them all at one time. So all of you that have literally been purchasing since the site got filled, that stuff has already been shipped to y'all. Y'all can track your packages at the time of this video. I even shipped today. So the ones that went, the 2 bagfuls that went out today, you probably can start tracking tomorrow. Okay? And then the ones from today that I packed once I got home, and any others that come through, I will ship those by the end of the day tomorrow, so that I can stay on track and ahead of the game. Now it feels better just being able to just pull the orders, pack, keep it moving. It feels really good to be able to do that now, as opposed to everything at one time where I thought I was going to lose my mind. I'm so thankful for you guys. I have rambled on long enough. Thank you guys for the wonderful comments that have left them thus far. We all know that it's probably going to end up being... I was really shocked to see that there were way more positive comments on any video I feel like I've ever put out on a person that you didn't even see his face. That's crazy. But I'm sure that the naysayer up nosebleeders, I'm sure they'll come. Child, they have to. They have to. Because they're addicted to me like I'm addicted to Bay. And it's all good because you love what you love. Okay, anyway, I will see you guys in the next video, whatever it might be. Your girl's tired. And have a good night, morning, night. I think I said it already. Anyway, don't let everybody dictate your mood. If they do, dictate their mood right the hell back. Because that's where we at in 2021. And that's on Santa Claus. Okay, bye y'all.